What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris, going to be bringing you the third game played from the Nexon Invitational Super Match. This time it's going to be Fnatic versus Underrated. Underrated didn't really have a great showing last game against Liquid. It was rather stompy. We'll see if they can put up something different against Fnatic, Fnatic beat Liquid, so, logic and odds say that Underrated are going to they have their work cut out for them, but you never know. Maybe last game was just a fluke. Maybe Underrated are here to win everything. But they certainly have a lot to worry about, especially when they give Fnatic Nature's Prophet. Trixie's Nature's Prophet is so incredibly annoying. It's effective. It's a great hero when played by Fnatic. So I don't want to say that it's not good. It's mostly annoying. It's the split pushing power that Fnatic get out of this hero is obnoxious, and it will win them games. It has won them games, and it will continue to win them games for as long as Nature's Prophet Ultimate is his teleportation is the way it is, and as long as Trixie has two working hands. So Underrated are going to have to deal right off the bat with that first pick with a lot of split push. That's just how Fnatic roll. That's something that they're going to have to deal with. They do have pretty good tools to deal with that, though. Batrider as well as Elder Titan, both heroes that could really punish split pushing, because Batrider, of course, has that single target initiation, which if you catch Nature's Prophet off guard, blink in, lasso, that would probably be a dead Nature's Prophet. Elder Titan, if he catches you off guard as well, if he catches you with an Echo Stomp and or just gets a lot of damage from his Spirit, then you're going to be in a lot of trouble as well. So they do have the right tools to defend against this, though. We'll see exactly how that comes into play. Both teams picking up some very high-profile heroes after some little bit of a wonky bans. Fnatic and Liquid both showing a lot of respect to that Lich first ban. Again, go to the first game casted, that is Liquid versus Fnatic, if you want an explanation, or my attempt at an explanation of that. I don't know, I could just be completely wrong. It could be Chain Frost, which is apparently the new big thing. That's my interpretation of that. You'll find that in the first video, Liquid versus Fnatic, from the same tournament. Other bans, Underrated, seem to really not like playing against Viper. It's not really a huge priority in the Western scene to pick up that hero, though Underrated might just have a vendetta against them. Who knows? They're going to follow up those bans with the Night Stalker as well as the Weaver. So really just trying to get all the pacing out of Fnatic's hands, as much as they can at least. Fnatic, on the other hand, going to ban out the Mirana, going to ban out the Pugna, getting rid of any sort of pushing potential. I think they banned out the Mirana against Liquid too. That might just be a Fnatic thing that they don't like playing against. Because Underrated with Elder Titan going for probably the mid lane, Batrider off/jungle, there's not that much room for a Mirana. You could quote-unquote hard carry the Mirana, but even a farmed Mirana doesn't really do that much damage compared to a different farmed hard carry such as the Lifestealer. Underrated gonna solidify their first 3 picks with the Keeper of the Light. So yeah, they're going to try to shut down the split push as much as possible. They know how annoying this Nature's Prophet can be. And, well, it doesn't really matter how much he pushes if you could just use a fully charged Illuminate to eliminate the entire push. So they're looking to cancel... Oh, wait, I've seen this before. I've definitely seen this before. They're looking to neutralize as much of the pushing that is going to come out of Fnatic as possible. At the same time, get themselves a good amount of teamfight. Elder Titan is a teamfight monster. Queen of Pain is also a teamfight monster. And Batrider, of course, will give you the initiation so that those teamfight monsters can be monstrous. So Underrated's teamfight is definitely not to be underrated. Get it, guys? Get it? I'm sorry, I won't do that again. So yeah, their teamfight is extremely potent. Fnatic, though, gonna go with Wisp Riki. This is not Alliance, this is Fnatic, and I think Alliance is actually the only team that I've seen run Riki with the Wisp, no less. It's a strong combination. I wouldn't say it's as strong as a CK or a Tiny, but yeah, with the Riki did get buffed, so there's that to note. He could drop smoke, he could use items and stuff like that without blowing his invisibility. Though if he's gonna get relocated in, it probably is irrelevant. And the smokescreen is still, I maintain, one of the most devastating non-ultimate spells in the entire game. Like, it's huge, and it's a silence. That alone is obnoxious. There's heroes like Death Prophet and Jar Ranger who have like a smokescreen AoE spell that's just a burst of silence. This guy is continuous silence. Not only that, it slows you down. Not only that, it makes you miss your attacks, which so far it doesn't look like to be a huge issue for Underrated since they are very reliant on their spells, but it I guess that goes back to the point that you're going to be silenced by that Riki. So yeah, Fnatic picking up a very potent assassination combo with the Wisp as well as the Riki. Not only that, they also are going to have a global comp as well, much like in that first game that they played against Liquid. So Underrated are going to be on tilt, I would say, or not really like on tilt as in the normal sense of the word, but they will have to bounce back between many different places if they want to preserve this game. Keeper of the Light is probably going to be their best tool against that. However, it's also going to be, without a doubt, Underrated's biggest liability. Such a soft hero is just easy food for Riki, Visage, Nature's Prophet. Those are, I mean, you just drop a Soul Assumption on him after a couple right clicks. This old guy is going to be taking a dirt nap for a very short amount of time because he's a low level, but he will get very accustomed to the grave. So, Underrated, they're going to put all their eggs into this team fight basket. It looks like Fnatic with their last pick is going to with their last ban rather is going to ban out the Faceless Void. Underrated looks like they're going to lane a 4 support Elder Titan with a 5 Keeper of the Light. They're going to ban out the Luna, and Fnatic, they are probably going to look towards a mid lane of their own. We could be seeing the classic Puck versus Queen of Pain matchup, or we could be seeing a Riki Wisp in the mid lane. I mean, Riki Wisp, they did a pretty good job against the DK from Liquid. It would be a lot harder to go against a Queen of Pain because Riki is a lot weaker of a laner than Tiny, and Queen of Pain is a lot stronger of a laner than DK. But again, you have to consider that this is a Western team and this is a Korean team, and Korea not exactly known for their Dota teams. Not yet. Not yet. So Underrated, they have their work cut out for them. What is going to be their last pickup? They could choose to lane a farming Elder Titan and just get another support. They would need a kind of supporty teamfight hero if they want to stick to the entire theme of things. Maybe someone like Alina? Fnatic, they're not extremely tanky right now. Wisp, you can easily just completely destroy with a Laguna Blade. Riki the same way. Nature's Prophet kind of the same way, a little bit tankier. Visage does have that Gravekeeper's Cloak, so it's a little bit tougher to get through that. But still, the burst damage I feel would be fairly useful for them, although they will kind of be strapped for right clicks. It's going to be a Crystal Maiden, so very similar to that, a little bit more disable-oriented than damage-oriented is the CM compared to her sister. But yeah, it's still a very solid matchup, and there we go. Fnatic going to snap up that Puck as their last pickup. No waiting, no thinking needed about that one. Crystal Maiden, Keeper of the Light, going to be playing the support roles, and most likely going to be Sunni on that Elder Titan. So it's going to be a farming Elder Titan with a Crystal Maiden, Keeper of the Light combination. That's a lot of burst damage that could come through, and Fnatic, they've got to watch their lanes. If they get a little bit too careless, then this Elder Titan CM Keeper of the Light lane with its infinite mana, with both the Arcane Aura as well as the Chakra Magic, can just destroy a Fnatic lane, can destroy any lane really, not just the lanes of Fnatic. But before we get into that, let's go over who's playing what. On the Underrated side, we have Choya playing the Keeper of the Light. We have Migun on the Batrider, probably going to head towards top lane. S4L, mid lane Queen of Pain most likely. Sunni is going to be on the Elder Titan, and that leaves Sunbi on the Crystal Maiden. On the Fnatic side, we have Hani going to be handling that Puck era with some sweet daggers. Ooh, yes. Granted for visiting the secret shop at the International. Oh man, I want to go to an International. So he's going to be playing the Riki. No Tail is going to be on the Wisp. We have Fly on the Visage, and we have, not surprisingly, Trixie on the Nature's Prophet. All heading down towards the bottom lane. It's like Underrated have already positioned some observer wards within the server, so they're going to be able to see any early rotation from Fnatic, although I don't think Fnatic are going to really be interested in rotating a whole lot. Wisp is a very weak ganker. He's mostly just in the lane so he can get to level 6. Visage is a little bit more effective, and he can definitely help out the Puck with killing Queen of Pain, so they will get a little bit of value from that. But of course it will be primarily to look over the ward, but if you do that, you kind of wait a little bit while until the runes rather. I'm sorry, did I say wards? To watch over the runes, so that you could actually get more value and see 3 runes instead of only 2. Regardless, let's take a look at how these lanes are shaping up. It is going to be the dual lane once again from Fnatic. Looks like they're doing a little bit of science with that. Hani is going to be solo on the spot lane versus S4L's Queen of Pain plus Sunbi's Crystal Maiden. It is going to be... I'm completely wrong. I got absolutely nothing right, guys. Literally, the only... Well, yeah, I got... Wait, no. Wait, is there a hero up here? There is... No, there's not, of course. There's not enough heroes to go up there. I got one hero right. Batrider solo a lane. But it's a 2v2 in the mid lane. What metagame is this? This is awesome. Sunbi looking for a little bit of aggression on Hani. Does have the phase shift. He's taking a lot of damage. S4L does have a blink. He's going to get a couple more right clicks. Hani in a huge amount of trouble. He will take one more right click. S4L draws first blood on Hani. Maybe it was a fluke. Underrated, drawing first blood very, very quickly against that Puck who, for some reason, didn't go for Illusory Orb at level 1. Usually you do get that, right? I'm not just crazy. Sunni, though, in a little bit of trouble. The tether stun, the tether slow, rather, not lasting for very long. I guess the slow duration has to... The slow duration has to be there, right? Because the tooltip definitely doesn't say that. Regardless, underrated. Out of the gates very, very quickly with the blink first from the Queen of Pain. Just easy rotation from the Crystal Maiden. And speaking of easy rotation, here she comes again. She's going to get a Nova onto Ira as well as No-Tail. The Frostbite is there as well. Ira taking a good amount of damage. Shouldn't have enough damage to deal the finishing blow, however. So that's going to be Ira as well as No-Tail walking away from that alive. However, the roaming from Sunbi, very effective. They forced out a salve from Ira. They scared the crap out of them as well, so that's also something to take into account. And the Crystal Maiden, she has enough restoratives, she has enough mana to actually go for another run at this. Especially with Chakra Magic, that'll help as well. And, of course, Ira and No-Tail, as I said before, they're not exactly the tankiest of heroes, so they could continue to do this. Underrated, just continue to apply pressure all over the map. I think Nature Prophet, he's getting outlaned by Migun as well. Fly is in the area, not really contributing too much as of yet. I didn't really take a look at this top lane until I saw teleportation coming in. Oh wait, here we go. Sunbi hasted with the smoke. This could be extremely dangerous for Ira as well as No-Tail. There's a Spirit, No-Tail in huge amount of trouble. There's the Frostbite, Illuminate going to come through as well. And underrated with the 2-0 advantage very early on. Fnatic, I bet they're regretting this dual lane mid now. It's certainly not working out for them. Granted, Ira still getting a little bit of farm, but we see the gold per minute being dominated first and foremost by S4L in this bottom lane, who doesn't have to worry about anyone. Hani, still level 1, relying on easy camp single stack pulls, is scared shitless versus this roaming Crystal Maiden, because he knows that this level 1 phase shift was not enough to save him versus a level 1 gank from the Queen of Pain Crystal Maiden. Level 2 and 4 now, and you're only level 2, well, I guess the level 2 of Illusory Orb will definitely help. But still, Hani has got to be so incredibly careful right now, because if the Crystal Maiden gets another Frostbite on him, then Illusory Orb will be his only hope, but then he still only has 473 HP, so yeah, it's going to be a very fragile game for Hani, and it looks like that might come into play very soon. S4L posing himself to be a little bit of aggressive. There's the Nova flying out, and Hani taking a huge amount of damage. Where's the phase shift? Not there. S4L wants more blood. He's going to get his last attack phase shifted. S4L, though, with one more Screaming Pain. Puck through the trees is going to die yet again. Underrated. Just demolishing this bottom lane, even putting the screws to the mid lane as well. Top lane, in a little bit of trouble, though. Migun is on the run. Firefly not there. Fly's going to dive deep. Migun is trapped, and yeah, it's just right-click wars from here on out. Migun is going to die. No teleportation from the rest of the Dire side, and no, this guy got a movement. Oh, sorry for the lag. I don't know what that was. But the kill is there. Ira, in the meantime, going a little bit aggressive, or I don't know what happened in this mid lane, but Ira is definitely low on HP, to say the least. But with the bottle on No-Tail, he will regain his health very, very quickly. 1-3 is the score. Fnatic getting a little bit behind in this early stage of the game. Gold earned, experience earned, both in favor of underrated. However, we do have to look also at the CS, because Ricky, although he's not having the best of times, is still not too far behind the Elder Titan, who is, of course, winning the lane, but not winning by that much. S4, I think the biggest discrepancy is definitely just this bottom lane where S4L is really putting the screws to Hani. Top lane is fairly even, aside from that first death, 11 CS versus, wow, 23 CS. I retract my previous statement. Trixie going to go back towards the mid lane, where there's a huge engagement. Choya dropping down very low. There's the soul assumption from Fly. And now Trixie and everyone is going to try to protect No-Tail. Sunni on the run, does have another Spirit to throw. There it is, going to do a little more damage. Sunbi, though, without mana, cannot chase this one down. So my apologies for missing that one, but yeah. Saw Nature Prophet decide to teleport in, and Well, it was certainly effective. Now Sunbi going to get smoked up. Unfortunately, the blink strike did break the tether mid-transit, so no slow being applied there. But yeah, the farm is, as far as the right clicks are going, aside from this bottom lane, is definitely going the way of Fnatic. Ira staying very close to Elder Titan, in fact, now overpassing his farm. And of course, you have Nature's Prophet, 23 for 6, who could go for a quick hand of Midas, although it looks like he's just going to go super aggressive with the phase boost instead. So, even though Underrated are down now, only 1 kill, they're not getting as much out of the map as the Fnatic side. The dual lanes on the top lane with Fly actively being an inducer of pressure on this Batrider, making it very difficult for him to stick in the lane. And even though Batrider's an incredibly strong laner, he's up against 2 heroes, and that's incredibly difficult. You can see Fly being so very aggressive. Like, if this was just Visage by himself, he would be dead, but Batrider knows that he can't combat these 2 heroes because Trixie does a lot of damage, and even the fact that, well, now Fnatic, okay, one of the heroes does now have a magic stick. I was just about to make that point. Sunbi with an invisibility rune, looking for Fly and or Trixie. Trixie is in a little bit of trouble, especially with lasso now up. There's the lasso. They're going to get a lasso onto Trixie. They're going to push him back into the Firefly. There's the lasso. Trixie can take a lot of burning damage, but however, No Tail's here with the bottle, as well as the tether, keeping Trixie alive. Megun just bit off more than he could chew. Now Sunbi can get sprouted up as well. Spirit's going to do him in. Right clicks, right clicks, right clicks. Nature's Prophet ultimate to seal the deal. And in the meantime, bottom lane, Hani, you better not die again. S4L will get the poison damage out on Blink. And okay, it doesn't matter. We'll get poison damage on Puck, getting S4L's 3rd kill. However, here comes Nature's Prophet. The slow hunt begins. And can he right click this Queen of Pain fast enough? We have 1, we have 2, we need 3 and 4. It's not going to do it. Sprout. Trixie on the hunt. There's the 4th one. Trixie secures the kill. And Fnatic take a kill lead, 5-4. I don't know what happened mid lane. Ira seems to be roughed up just a little bit, but he will be healthy enough to survive and go back to the base. So Fnatic, especially with that Wisp rotation, really getting more out of the kills than Underrated are. That Wisp coming in at the clutchest of times with the bottle tether, keeping the Nature's Prophet alive, which should have been a very, very easy kill for Underrated. It turned out to be both of those heroes involved in the gank dying, which is, of course, not what you want to have happen. It seems like a no-brainer, right? Sunni, gotta be careful just a little bit. There are familiars around. S4L going to show his face on this middle lane. Going to get double stunned for his troubles. There are 4 heroes now in the Underrated lane. Are they looking to push down this tower? Fnatic don't have the best in counter pushing. Their best AoE is Puck, and well, he's definitely not capable of leaving this lane anytime soon. No Tail and Ira still sticking out on this middle lane. They are continuing to deal with this Astral Spirit spam, like literal spamming of the Astral Spirit, and because of the chakra magic, and that's certainly keeping them down. Although they're still last hitting Ira's still last hitting pretty decently. Now they're going to go aggressive on Sunni. Here come the familiars. 1 stun, 2 stun onto both heroes. Choya's going to blow up. Sunni going to drop the Earth Splitter, but will it matter? They're going to dodge it, and it looks like that will buy him enough space to get out of there alive. In the meantime, Queen of Pain getting a kill on the Nature's Prophet on the top side. Looks like that was just initiation with Frostbite from the CM walking in, then, yeah, even the ultimate being used. But they're not done. Elder Titan should not have died there. My apologies. There was a relocate used. I could go back and watch it, but I'm not going to, because that would be not realistic. No Tail, you get jumped back to that relocation point. Now Ira going to go straight on to Sunbi. The silence just in time. The ultimate from S4L is there to hit No Tail, but it's not going to be enough. Soul Assumption plus the right clicks from Ira going to absolutely demolish that Queen of Pain. Now Megun is here. No Tail going to do a drive-by. He's going to try to get out. He will stick the landing. Now Ira going to drop the smoke, and the Batrider is going to die as well. Underrated coming 1 at a time into the meat grinders to simply get destroyed. And now Hani. I mean, this is all just buying space for Hani. Usually it would be, this is all buying space for Ira to farm. But no, Ira is he's farming heroes. Why farm creeps when you could farm heads? And now Choya spotted out. This is not going to end well. Or is it? It might end well. Sunbi, got to be careful about that too. Yeah, Ira not going to break his invisibility for any of that. 10-5 now. Fnatic starting to pick up the pace of this game. No Tail's here with the Spirits. There they go. Straight in onto Sunbi. The smoke has been dropped, and there's the CM. Dead in 3 hits. Choya down to half HP just by the Spirits themselves, and Ira taking a lot of damage from the tower, will be forced to retreat, but there are bottle charges aplenty on No Tail. Will tether up Era, and of course Visage comes in with the birds to finish off the Keeper of the Light, who still does not have boots. That is a shame, because you could usually outrun these guys, although, I mean, kind of. Yeah. They're not done yet. Sunni gonna get slowed down. There's the smoke as well. Tether slow doesn't last very long, but it looks like the damage is more than enough. Era, though, gonna get lassoed. He's gonna get pulled back into the fire. No Tail, though, trying to keep him alive with everything he's got. It won't be enough. No Tail, as well as Era, both going to drop. Fly now in a little bit of an awkward position. Smoke being popped by the Batrider to try to catch up to Fly. Sunbi does have the mana for the Nova. There it is, but slowed down by the Familiar stun. The Illuminates being charged up is going to Fly, is going to miss. Now the Familiars gets 1 stun, 2 stun onto Sunbi, and that will secure Fly's escape, although Batrider still giving chase, is going to get 1 charge of the slow onto the Visage. Does he have better boots? Yes, he does with the Tranquils, but he's not going to chase this one out all the way. In the meantime, the bottom lane, Hani once again in a little bit of trouble from S4L. Can Hani turn this one around? It doesn't look like it. No, he won't, although his team will definitely bail him out. Hani, once again, getting rescued by his team. We'll get the kill on Queen of Pain. I guess she broke the tether, and Megun, you probably don't want to be there, man. There's no Sprout, luckily, because of the Firefly and the fact that the Riki got relocated back to the Fountain. They're going to go straight for the top lane, where there is a push happening. Sunni as well as Sunbi trying to take down this tower. However, they will have to deal with this rat coming in very quickly. Now with the Yasha maxed out Blink Strike, Era and No Tail are threatening this top lane in a big way, and Sunni, he smells something coming. He's going to back up, and that will be enough to keep himself alive, although Era just scouting with the smoke. Yeah, he's going to get out of there. Oh, Sunni, gotta run, man. Familiars, they're dangerous. Especially with Riki coming in with Yasha. That's a lot of movement speed. And oh no, no, Sunbi, no, don't say it isn't so. There's the slow, there's the smoke, even dust. Oh, that was a panic dust from Sunbi. Yeah. Crystal Maiden didn't last very long. Riki finding another kill there, and that's going to be his 5th one of the game. Yasha making his damage output absolutely insane with a maxed out backstab. Actually, that's an extra 80-ish damage coming out from that. No, 90. No, it'll be 100-ish. That's 200 damage a pop if he's hitting in their backs. And now let's see if it could be enough to kill this Queen of Pain. She does not have any vision, so the smoke screen will be absolutely instrumental here. Oh, they're going to wait for the blink, though. That's what's going to happen. Now the blink forward. Era can land the smoke onto S4L. 1, 2, 3 hits with the Soul Assumption. Now Sunbi going to get demolished as well. Boots of Travel coming in from Hani. Classic Hani build. Going to initiate onto Sony. And that's going to be it with the Orb. 3 down for Underrated and Fnatic. Wow, 18-9. Game looked to be a little bit closer with the early roaming of the Crystal Maiden, but now Fnatic, they're just like, okay, we're tired of this. We're just gonna crush you now, and let the crushing commence. Because here comes the Batrider. You don't want to be doing that. And he agrees. He's gonna get out of there alive. Tower's gonna be saved for just a little bit, but this will go down to the Radiant. Choya trying to put as much pressure as he can to this bottom lane, but really it's not enough, and he's got to watch out for a relocate. Keeper of the Light is definitely not a hero that could escape a Riki relocate. Speaking of heroes that can't escape a Riki relocate, we have Sunbi dropping down some True Sight, although it will not spot anything because there's no Observer Ward there, and instantly it's dewarded by No Tail. And it's a trap. It's a trap. It's the biggest trap in the world. The trap will not be sprung. They see Megun. No Tail looking for an angle. There it is, going straight for the Batrider. Can they bring him down before he casts anything other than his Firefly? Era take a huge amount of damage from that Sonic Wave. He will just barely get relocated out of there. My god, that was close. Familiars in the area as well. Trixie probably shouldn't be fighting this, but they will still wait around. The relocation is there. The Familiar is going to get a double stun. There's Sprout onto S4. They can just blink out out of there. Era is going to go straight for Megun. The 3-man Dream Coil is there as well. Sunbi can take a large chunk of damage from Hani. He's going to drop down very, very low. Spirit should bring him down. At least something will bring him down. Choya on the run to the north as well. S4L is having no part of that. He's getting the hell out of there. Choya, though, is not that lucky. And Fnatic, wow, No Tail popping everything he has to keep Era alive from the huge burst damage of Underrated. Is successful in doing so and relocates the Riki back to the base for full heal. Yeah, that was pretty well played by No Tail, I gotta say. Now he has the mech. Doing that is going to be that much easier. 22 for 9, Underrated. Slowly starting to lose presence in this game. I mean, that was some pretty good bursts coming out of them. Queen of Pain burst, not to be underestimated. Level 11 Sonic Wave. Combined with the Elder Titan Natural Order amplification of said wave, will bring down a Riki. Although we won't kill it, Ricky. It'll just bring him very, very down. And now Sunbi, you gotta run, man. Run. He has a lot of heroes here to help out, but will it be enough? Firefly is up. Gonna lay some fire for the Treants to walk through. And the Bat Rider is gonna go for it, but no, the Ricky's gonna go for it first. Suni is gonna get absolutely demolished. Now Sunbi gonna drop his freezing field to a lot of damage to No Tail. Won't be enough, however, with the Illuminate missing. Blink forward, back in. Ira wants another kill. He's gonna get it as well. Migun is now slowed down by the Orb of Venom. Will he be maimed? Will it matter? Ira's gonna find a double kill, and now Choya is gonna hide and live to fight another day, perhaps. Yeah, it looks like he is. Well done, Choya, knowing that if he goes back to the base, he will face the wrath of a relocated No Tail as well as Ira. This tower is going to go down. Oh, Spirits! Choya's like, no! No! And they're going to call GG to save this Keeper of the Light's life. He will live, but the GG has been called, so the Dire Ancient will not. That's going to be it. Fnatic, like Liquid, really demolishing Underrated. So that's going to be it. Thanks, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Fnatic versus Underrated. I will continue to cast this tournament as the game comes out because I don't think that we should need to pay for English coverage. I'm not Toby Wan. He has casted this game. I was not aware of that. See, we could, select that.
Really made the most out of that smoke screen too, popping it every single chance.
He really made the most out of that smoke screen. So I think that's behind a paywall, though. So screw that. We're not doing that. We're gonna do this. If you guys have any constructive or destructive criticism, be sure to leave it in the comment section below. And I'm looking forward to covering more of this tournament. GG, guys. GG!